Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, for the first time ever, I have 5 people. You've seen them on FBE Entertainment, you've seen them on React Media Entertainment, and you might even see them in the future. Guys and girls, please introduce yourselves.
Hey everybody, I'm George Todd McLaughlin, aka GTM.
Hey, I'm Ashley Nicole, whatever you want to call me. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Darius Carr.
All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Hannah. I am Hannah Fletcher.
And hello, I'm Scott Larios. Most people call me Scotty.
And I'm the demon. I'm just kidding. I'm Graham Cola. All right. Before I give you the theme, I have a huge surprise for all of you. You're probably wondering, why is my screen blurry? Well, let me show you why. You might want to zoom in.
Oh, it's like Abby's pyramid.
Oh my
Oh
God.
no, I'm blind. I'm like, I can't see
Me
anything.
too. Wait.
Do you want me to bring it a little closer?
Yes, if you can, Graham, wheel us closer.
I feel like George clocked it immediately though.
Yeah.
With the pyramid.
At the top of the pyramid, we have.
Sorry, I need to try to get out of the way.
Oh, I see.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
My
Wow.
God.
I think I still have that shirt.
I think I still have that PTSD.
Oh, I made a sign for all of you. I'm trying to, get it straight.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Oh, that is so cute. Aw.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh.
I
Nice.
love
Pretty
this
cool.
screen grab.
Well,
Thanks.
that's
I
really
wish- yeah.
cute.
Oh my gosh.
I wish
And
my beard
Yes.
wasn't.
Let's go. I missed that tank top.
Oh my
okay.
God.
That's so cool, Graham. I love it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Now that I've lost a couple of pounds, let's
You know
get
what,
on with
Phil?
the quiz, the interviews, and all that stuff. So here's the format. The format is simple. 3 letters. I, Q, A with an asterisk. I are going to be interview questions. Q are going to be questions worth points. And A with the asterisk comes in as this. If I say the answer is A, I'll say the answer is A. But if I say A, blah, 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 B, blah, 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 that's one of the possible answers.
Period.
Kind of like a hint.
I was just about to ask God, what the hell is the theme? What do you think the theme is, guys? Tell me!
Interesting questions. Worth points. Asterisk.
So I guess the episode or
Not even close.
Oh,
dang.
Hmm. I'm like, does it have to do with us or is this like an outside
Outside.
thing? Oh
Outside.
God. Well, that opens it up to everything.
Right.
Casually.
Well, if you want a hint, it's one of these things on my... well, not my bed, it's the guest bedroom. One of these things is the theme of today's episode.
I see controllers.
Yeah,
I was gonna
that's
say,
what
I
I was
see
gonna say.
controllers.
controller.
Eyes instantly dart to those, that's for sure.
No, not controllers. Are you done guessing?
They're what's behind the
Video
controllers? Yeah, the video games.
Dad jokes, Uno. No, that's not the theme.
Ooh.
Okay.
I like to make jokes like what I'm doing right now, but none of the above are the theme of today's episode.
Hmm.
So, do you want to know what the episode is, or?
Yeah.
I bet it guesses.
I'm really bad at guesses.
Okay, and today's theme is Canada.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh.
Canada.
Okay. Hey.
I have family
Nice.
I know Justin Bieber.
there.
Huh. I
Not that I know him. I just like know you know.
Maybe you could hit
Right.
him up with an interview with me.
I know. I wish I knew him. I'm
Yeah.
saying I just know that Justin Bieber's from Canada. I'm gonna stop rambling though. I said that weird.
I didn't notice. Okay, all this bantering is making me hungry for some points and trivia. Are you ready?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
do
go
it. Let's
for it.
do it.
Okay. One I. How did you hear about FBE/React Media in the first place?
Ooh, do we want to go in order that we introduced ourselves?
I think that's the best way.
Yeah.
Sure.
Good idea.
I first heard about React and FBE from YouTube. I used to watch the very early days of React. And then once I moved to LA and started auditioning and just putting myself out there, casting came along for some LGBTQ representation at the channel.
I respect you so
Thank
much.
you. And I decided to give it a go. And then I would say maybe like a week or two after the audition, they brought me in for my first episode, and it's been history ever since.
Respect.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I was gonna say I have a pretty like similar story. So I lived in Texas. I had always just like watched random
Howdy.
That's true. I had always watched random YouTube channels and different creators and stuff like that. And FBE was something that was always on my like daily watch list and always something I was like, oh, that'd be really cool to be a part of. I've always like dabbled in acting, but never like fully got into it. And what better way to start than acting like yourself, I guess. So I auditioned for FBE and similarly, I was casted like I think my whole process from audition to like first video was close to a month, maybe a little bit less. But yeah, same thing, just kind of heard about it and was like, that'd be cool. And then found an audition and then did the thing. And yeah.
Nice, nice. I was still like a really small kid. I feel like what I first found out about FB. So my mom kind of like told me like, "Oh yeah, you should try this show out." Like, because I was a kid actor at the same time too. I was just acting. So she told me like, "Oh, this is gonna be like different because you don't have to act. You kind of just gotta be yourself." So I thought that was pretty cool. And then I remember when we first got there, it was like their apartment. I thought that was really interesting. Like it was just their house. So I was really concerned, like at first, even as a kid, I was like,
Uh-oh.
yeah. So even at me, I was like, oh, is this cool? Like, like I said, I was used to the whole acting scene, right? Like, so it was a very different thing, like going to somebody's house and kind of being on camera and like being myself and like watching a video and kind of just answering the questions about like how I felt about the video. And over time, like they really became my family. Like it was cool. So that's how I found out about them. Just my mom kind of just walked into my room one day and was like, "Oh, I used to watch this show called The Kids Say the Darnest Things." And I didn't know anything about that. Like I was still like a kid, so and I thought like, "Okay, that's cool, I guess." She's like, "You should try it out." And I'm like, "Of course I'm gonna do it." She was like my momager at the time, right?
Facts.
So I said, "Hey, try it out." And then yeah, kind of just been dabbling in that ever since.
I love that. I personally, I followed the casting director on social media, Zach. And then actually I was in the running for a minute. I auditioned as a reactor and then they were looking at me as a producer and then back to reactor. So back and forth, back and forth. And I was also at the time I was like kind of looking for a full-time position too. So I was like producer could be really neat, but I honestly I loved the decision of being a reactor. It's been so much fun. So yeah, that's my story.
Dang, you guys are all like super inspiring. Mine was uh I used to watch teens react at lunch on my lunch break, it being a teacher. I'm like the old head, you know what I mean? And so I would watch teens react to kind of keep up with the slang of what my kids were saying, my students were saying. And one day they posted like we've had kids, teens and elders, and now we're expanding to adults react. And so they put the email on the screen in the video. I emailed them, didn't hear back, and I'm like, dude, I'm a nobody. It's not going to happen.
No, 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 no.
And because I'm in the Central Valley, I'm like 4 hours away from LA, and I said I was willing to drive, but I was like, nah, and didn't hear
Fuck it.
anything for the longest time. And then they said come in for a screen test. And then I got a follow up email to that. Forget the screen test. Your call time is this on Sunday. And I was like, oh, crud. And so I even apologized after my first video. I emailed the company and said, like, dude, thanks for the opportunity. I'm out. I know that was terrible. So, and then I was on for 5 years and it was amazing. Like, you know, you see it right here on the screen. Other reactors are what made it super special. So
Well, you made it
yeah,
special too.
Exactly.
I just talked a lot. Yeah.
You were really fun to do videos with.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. I hope you've been paying attention to my emails I've been sending you because 2Q in one of my videos I send through email, I talked about children's and teen shows that got rebooted or revived and deserves a reboot or revive or is planning to have a reboot or revival. Which of these shows did I not mention? This is worth 3 points.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, 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 no.
A. Caillou. B. Roly Poly Oly. C. Almost Naked Animals. Or D. Foursquare.
Two of those I've never heard of.
Well, Roly Poly Oly deserves one, but I don't know if
Yeah,
Caillou does.
Roly
I
Poly
hated
Oly.
Caillou.
But isn't
I
but
hated
isn't
Caillou.
I know
Caillou's
Caillou's
already
annoying,
it's already rebooted
but it's
actually.
Canadian, right? Like
Yeah.
that's so
I hate
I'm
Caillou.
trying to think of the Canada connection
That kid
I
is
there.
think
annoying. That kid is annoying.
I'm gonna go with Roly Poly Oly just because I loved that show growing up and I would love to have another adventure with them.
Definitely. Roly Poly Oly's fire.
I'm gonna
It's a
piggyback
good
off.
one.
I might have to also agree, and I bet we might all be wrong, but
I know. Oh, I'm sorry.
I
Hannah,
feel like nobody really thinks about Roly Poly Oly that much, so it does, but it is a really good one. I mean, I grew up on that one for sure.
it's iconic.
Yeah.
The other ones I didn't hear of except for Caillou, and I hate Caillou, so that's how I went off of it. I hate Caillou so much, dude.
You triggered him. That's what you
No,
did.
I'm
sure
serious.
did.
I
As
can
a
just hear him
personal-
crying in my head, like
That-
about every single thing, like just crying about everything.
He has a personal vendetta about or against Caillou.
Like, we're going to go to the fair tomorrow, and he still cried. Like, why are you crying? We're going to the fair tomorrow. Why are you crying?
What's your answer, Scott? Or do you not have
What was the last one that you mentioned? I'll just be the one that's different.
Foursquare.
Foursquare. I'm gonna say Foursquare. I don't know. The only one I know out of all of those is Caillou, and that's because my kids used to watch it. And I found it annoying too. But it was always like Rosie. He was always like whining about
Yeah, all the
stuff.
time.
So I'll say Foursquare.
Okay. A and D are the incorrect answers. So
Is it the animal one?
yeah, I did not
Aren't all
mention,
animals naked?
I didn't mention almost naked animals. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Watch the show and
That's
find
a
out.
curious
What
one.
is this show? I'm gonna
Yeah,
Google it.
Almost Naked Animals sounds like not a show that needs a reboot.
Yeah, that's
Sounds
what I
like
was
an
thinking
alternative
too.
band
Yeah.
that would like play at the Troubadour. Like
Yeah,
it
that's
doesn't
why I
sound
didn't
like
mention
It sounds like a ska band.
It does.
It does. You
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
let's go see Almost Naked Animals in concert.
No. It's
Oh yeah, because like Naked Brothers Band too. That does make sense now that I think
Yeah.
about it. Like there was that too, so I guess that's cool.
That's a unique name too, you know? That nobody else has that one either, but we let it slide.
Yeah, exactly.
So no points, unfortunately.
Oh.
But
No.
And now I really feel like I'm on React. I think I lost every challenge I was at.
Wait, so
Like,
what is coming back then? What's getting a reboot? Which one?
oh, you didn't watch the video, so I don't. You tell me, sister.
Almost
Oh
Naked
no.
is coming back.
Well, Caillou already has a reboot. There was talks of Roly
Unfortunately.
Poly. There was talks of Roly Poly Oly coming back. Even the creator himself drew some stuff and posted on Twitter.
Oh,
I think I did see that.
And Foursquare, it's my favorite Canadian 2000s TV show of all time, and I wanted to get rebooted.
Probably why I
revived.
never heard of it. I was wondering why I
Yeah,
never heard
no,
of it.
now we need to go brush up on these like Canadian shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
was Foursquare similar to Recess?
No, it's live action. A
Oh.
green square green square is poetry, orange square is exercising, blue square is rhythm, and purple square is a song.
Oh, I want to see the
Mm.
show.
So it's like a Trivial Pursuit type deal?
No. They teach kids how to dance. They teach us how to sing.
Oh, okay.
They
Oh,
teach kids how to say poems, and they teach kids how to exercise.
Oh, it's
cool.
It's
like a
like
lecture
Barney with
company.
it's
Oh.
or
Well,
Barney with more structure.
well, if
Yeah.
well, speaking of, I might have a question that relates to that. But
Barney?
are we well, not specifically Barney. You'll find out soon.
Okay.
Ready for 3Q?
Ooh.
Sure.
Okay.
I think so.
These are points.
Yeah. What
Mhm.
is Canada's population? I'll give the nearest million 2 points.
Bet,
And
bet, bet.
this is according to, where's my source?
I'm scared to guess too high or too low.
I'm regretting having put my phone all the way over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wait. Okay, are we allowed to Google?
Well, I'll give you no, don't Google.
No.
Well, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. You don't need to say the answer in 30 seconds. I'm just gonna give you 30 seconds to think.
Oh,
Oh my God.
29, 28,
And I'm up
27.
first. Oof. I
Uh,
feel like I'm scared too. I feel like I'm gonna guess like a complete egregiously wrong number and I'm gonna be way off.
oh.
Uh,
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
hmm.
4, 3, 2, 1. This is according to worldpopulationreview.com. What
Okay.
what are your answers?
Basil, do you know the answer?
Oh.
Right
Aw.
there.
Hi there,
He's
puppy.
whispering into his ear. He's cheating.
I'm gonna go with 20 million.
20 million? Okay.
20 million.
Okay.
oh
Yes, indeed.
God.
Okay.
Now I'm stressed.
You can say the same answer.
Well, okay, so I don't want to have to. I just I don't want to piggyback off George every single time. Um, but oh, I'm like thinking about it. Isn't like okay, you can't answer this because it's like gives away more of the answer. But I think, and maybe I'm just like gaslighting myself into thinking I know things, but isn't a lot of Canada like inhabitable or like not people like people don't live in
Oh,
like certain
true. I didn't
parts
even think
and
That's
it's
what I
just
was
land?
thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Canada's
Damn.
So I'm
fun fact.
guessing. Oh, sorry.
Fun fact. Canada's the second biggest country in the world, but you may think a lot of people live there, but no.
Yeah, that's okay. So I was
Maybe
gonna
kind
guess like
of-
closer to what George said, but I'm thinking since there's like that logic,
Mhm.
6 million? I don't know if that's too, that feels so
Okay.
low, but
Okay. 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 Any other
I'm
guesses
very
or
curious.
Yeah. All right. So I had this number in my head, so I'm just gonna go with it because I couldn't even tell you. Like, I have no like intel, no data, no nothing to go off of. So I'm just gonna go off the number in my head, which is 7.7, just because it's a good number.
you lucky guy? Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
good number, right?
Mm-hmm. All
Gosh,
right.
I'm gonna say like I'm gonna just take it to the other end of the spectrum. If we all just take a chunk, well, one of us is bound to get close. I'm gonna go for I'm gonna go for like a 35 million or something like that. I have no idea.
Okay. Okay.
Scott said that's what I was gonna
See, I was gonna say
say.
like 32.
I'm
Originally,
sorry.
I was gonna say 17, and then I was gonna say 32 because like the populated areas, there are some like densely populated areas,
Right.
and I'm trying to think of like if you think of LA or
Are we including every moose, every bear?
Every Bieber.
Oh, perfect.
oh, callbacks.
Good line.
Gosh, okay. Kenny, you said 35?
I think so. Did I already
Okay.
Yes, you
forgot?
did. I have it on my notes.
Okay. And George, what did you say?
20.
Yes, he did.
20. Okay, so I'll
Yes, he
go
did.
I'll go 27. I'll go in the middle there ish. 27 million.
No,
40
I feel like I'm
million.
so
$1.
40.
40?
Yeah, 40 million.
Oh, I was the most wrong. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
No, I think
wow.
I think I had 7.7. I think I was the
No,
most.
I
Yeah,
was
no,
I said
Ashley
6.
was.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
Ashley
okay,
was
okay.
6.
Hey, we're in this together then. It's cool. It's fine, it's fine.
Um,
I don't know anything about the Canada's population, I'm not gonna lie.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
do have a hard out at like 7 because I'm supposed to be somewhere at 7, but
Okay.
I'm just gonna be a little bit late. Sorry, I just wanted to like let you know so I'm not just like
okay.
gotta go by.
Next up is for I. I hope the producers aren't watching, or maybe they are watching, but which one of them gets you on the most nerves? Like, makes you cringe, roasts you, makes you go, really?
Okay, this is an easy one for me. Um, uh, Absolutely love her to death. Nicole, because she makes me eat absolutely crazy, interesting, blended up fast food, insects, crickets, anything that I wouldn't want to eat, she makes me eat, and I'm down for it because
It is a banana that's been covered in mustard, enveloped in a layer of ham, baked, and then topped with a cheese bechamel sauce.
This literally looks like 2 slugs with some meat on top of it and then some snot from an ogre in the nearby forest. Like, really, ladies and gentlemen?
it's part of the show. But sometimes I'm like, Nicole, you're doing this because you want to see me squirm. So I'd say Nicole.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. I don't even know if any of the producers are still there that were there during my time. Oh my God. There's nobody that like got on my nerves. I loved everybody, but I feel like the person that had the potential to like push my buttons just because we're like comfy with one another is probably JC.
Yes.
I love him though. I adore him. But he could probably get me to do whatever because he's just one of those people that like knows your personality, can like get in your head and be like, you should do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just take a bite.
I would probably jump in front of a car for that man. I love him.
The show also brings in revenue from TV, where a version of the show airs on Fuse and MSG cable networks.
I didn't even know that. Wow, congratulations, guy.
Anyways, serious.
I don't know if I could even think of. I was pretty reserved even now. Like when it comes to the producers, I've always been still like, until I'm in front of the cameras, I'm still like pretty just reserved, I guess. I don't really talk to anybody like that at all. I never have since day one. I've always kind of just been just kind of there. I'm included. Yeah, I'm just included. Honestly, I'm just happy to be there. I'm just happy to be there. Honestly, it's hard to even
respect.
get any deeper than that.
Period.
I was there in and out for a little bit of a limited time. So I worked with like everybody like once, so nobody had the opportunity to get on my nerve. I'm kind of like you are. I'm just happy to be there, I will say one challenge that like was super fun, but I will give you this. I was there for one day and I had an eating challenge, like every single challenge. That was a lot, but I'd do it again, bring me back. Listen, I'm not mad about it. But I mean, that was an interesting day of shooting, so I'll give you that one.
The eating days are always fun.
Yeah, and then they were like, do you want lunch? And I was like, I just went up a pant size. What do you mean? Thank you, though.
Thank you.
Wicked.
You guys, and then also like it'll be the episode where they're like, oh, all of this is alcoholic beverages. Keep up.
Have a fun
Like-
trip.
Yeah.
I think they know not to
Like-
cast me for those ones. I think they could just tell. They
They're
know,
like, you're actually gonna have to stay here for a little bit since nobody could drive you.
yeah, they're like, they gotta keep an eye on me. I feel that though. They do.
And what about you, Scott?
See, there was no one that got on my nerves. There were people that made me nervous. And so like when I first started, we filmed with the brothers, and that made me nervous because those were the voices you had heard forever. And then they started pairing me up with these 2 cool guys like James and Zach. Way back in the day, Zach's always wearing his Clipper stuff, and James was always this cool, like he had this like beatnik hippie thing going on, and so like that's the kind of stuff I was. Yeah, it was one of those things where I, even as an older person, Like I was in awe of just seeing people who walked in and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just watched you on a video, you know? So it wasn't anybody that got on my nerves. It was just people that made me super duper nervous. Um,
Mm.
a lot. Like, yeah, because yeah, that was it.
Hmm.
That's all I got.
That's all,
I feel
folks.
that though. That's real.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I definitely felt that at least like the first year going in.
Yeah, it
It
is
was
really like that though.
yeah, like hearing the people that you would like hear in the videos. I think especially like Blythe and Sierra were like my top two voices that I would always hear.
Right.
So
Are you ready for the
Pretty good.
next question?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sure.
Okay, this is a funny question. I'm even laughing like reading it. So, what slang phrase is the name of a popular Canadian game show that ran from 1997 to 2003? There's gonna be a picture clue.
Oh.
A, uh-oh. B, oh no. C, wait, what? Or D, oh, yeah.
Oh,
I like that one.
D.
Hold on, let me give you the picture clue first.
Okay.
It's gonna be in
Don't want to
this
go.
chat. It's gonna be in this chat. Ah, here it is. And here's the picture clue.
Oh. Oh.
maybe the last one there.
well, I think
That's like something I'd
Oh
wear to the
my
bus.
goodness.
It's
Wait,
just
which one?
Discovery Kids though.
Why?
Wait, what?
Oh, so it can't be the
No, no, no.
Graham, will you list off our answers one more time? Do you mind?
I think one
Okay.
was wait, what? I think
Yeah.
Yeah, I will go with that one.
So A is uh-oh, B is oh no, C is wait what, and D is oh yeah, with 3 points.
going with C. Locking in on C.
I think I'm gonna go with a uh-oh.
I
Okay,
was gonna
okay.
go with uh-oh because that makes me say uh-oh looking at that. So I'm gonna go with that.
I think
I
I'm
would
gonna
say
go with
no,
wait, what? So, oh, sorry, Scott. Go
that's a
ahead.
good one. That's a good one. I was gonna say oh no. So we'll all choose something different.
The answer is A, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Let's go.
What?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, the show ran for a couple of years and it actually toured across Canada for at least one of the seasons.
And it was on Discovery Kids.
Why TV in Canada? I'm not sure where in America, but I can check.
I love Discovery Kids growing up. King Tut, Trading Spaces, Boys versus Girls. The list goes
Oh
on.
my
In
gosh.
Darcy's Wildlife. That was I love Discovery Kids.
Fire,
I
fire.
think I chose uh-oh mainly because you said slang. And I was like, okay, slang. I guess
Oh.
uh-oh would be slang, Canadian
Oh,
slang.
that's true. That is true.
That makes sense.
That was pretty big brain, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's kind of like the Midwest Ope.
It's thinking.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, true.
Yep.
I don't think it aired in the USA actually, what I
Oh.
found.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, damn. Damn, George, you're funny.
Quick
I
on
still
it.
wish it was D, though.
Mhm.
D was fire.
D
Yeah,
was it.
You just wanted to repeat it.
yes.
And apropos.
Go.
So far, Scott, Ash, Dari, 0 points. George,
Higgins.
second with 3 points, and Hannah with 6 points.
Hey.
I'm gonna be leaving her with 0 points.
Yeah,
Oh, don't
getting
worry.
dusted right
I'm
now.
surprised I got an E.
That makes
I'm like,
you
I think I might have time for like 2 more questions. If that's
okay.
okay.
So we have one Q and one. We have one more Q and one more I.
Okay.
So 6 Q. We have a mass media company that produced a bunch of shows like Foursquare, We Three, This is Daniel Cook, and the previously mentioned Uh-Oh game show, and many more classic and modern shows. But what's the name of this company? Hold on.
Oh.
Is
A
it
musical clue.
A, Melody Entertainment? Is Melody Entertainment? Is it B, Chorus Entertainment? Harmony Entertainment? Or Giancola? Wait, I don't have a brother. I only have a sister who's 2 years younger than me. Company worth 2 points.
Uh, I'm gonna go with Harmony. Was that C?
C. That's a C. That was a B. That no, maybe it was an F. I don't know, Georgie.
Neither do I, but it sounded beautiful.
C is Harmony.
Okay,
That
I'm
was-
that's
gonna
not
go.
that's not the answer I'm saying. That was your guess. What
Yes,
about
that's my
you?
guess.
I was also going to say C.
Okay.
One was Melody, right? I like that one.
Okay. Scott?
I was gonna say Melody as well. I like that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did all of you guess or did someone not?
Hannah.
Oh,
Hannah.
I'm gonna say was B chorus.
Yes, Chorus
I feel
Entertainment.
like I've heard of that, so I'm gonna go with
Yes. Yes, it is Chorus Entertainment.
Oh,
God,
Oh,
period.
God
that. More than
dang
like
you.
any episode of React I've ever been on, I swear to God.
Nice.
I need 1 point. I just want 1 point.
Okay. Oh, I love the chemistry between us.
I'm having fun, Graham. We could do
Thanks.
this once a week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Okay.
like looking on here to see if it's like teams or there's like a clapping reaction. Oh wait, there is a react button. Wait.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Okay,
All
sorry.
right. Next
cool.
question. Next one is 7I. You know, like 7, not like the L.
Period.
How do you get chosen to be a reactor with another reactor?
I think it mainly comes down to the producer and how they feel our chemistry might be. I also think that they like to pair different types of people together so you get two different perspectives rather than one brain, like Haley and I. I don't necessarily have any say in it. I kind of just like, fall into whatever duo that they give me. But from a producer standpoint, I would assume that it's depending on the topic, two different opinions, one room, bouncing off of each other, maybe finding some harmony, some differences.
Yeah, I think I can agree with that. I mean, I don't know that any of us were necessarily in like the casting process when it came to different episodes. But from what I kind of noticed is they tried to switch everybody around and just like if you were in a video together, kind of like have people have different partners in each video so it's not kind of redundant or like doesn't get stale and you're all kind of like George said, bouncing banter and everything like off of each other.
Yeah, me personally, I've always wondered how that process went down, like who gets chosen for what. I don't know. I never thought about that at the same time.
I'm like, we did the polls. I guess that's another way we got
Oh,
chosen.
yeah.
Yeah.
We did polls
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They'll send out like a survey to see where we're
Mhm.
at with certain
Mhm.
things. But I'm pretty sure there's been surveys where I'm like going more towards like the 2, 3 range, and they're like, come in for that. Especially if they want to get like
Same.
a difference of opinion, like they're saying, absolutely. Because it's actually really funny if you have somebody that's like an expert and then somebody who doesn't really
Yeah.
know so much too.
Yeah.
A smarty and a dummy. I like it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like before the surveys, before there were surveys, I feel like it was kind of whoever could come in. Like there would be people that would, I'm sure, like back out and they'd have to like make a scramble because I would get emails at random times. Like I'd be picking up my kids up from a performance or something, and I'd get an email of like, "Hey," or a phone call. Would you be able to come in tomorrow? And I'm like, dude, I'm a teacher and I drive 4 hours. There was only one time I knew not why they picked it, but that they picked a specific group, and it was when we did the Until Dawn reboot, and it was me, Tom, and Tori, and like I know that Mark, who was producing that, he specifically like was like, I want you guys to do that, but Other than that, I have no idea.
Yeah, I was gonna say
So much
there were
changes so fast.
yeah,
Hmm.
I
there
can't
were
keep up.
specific videos and stuff where they were like, okay, this topic like pertains to this person. Like there was, and not to get dark, but there was like a gun violence video. So I and my and a couple other people got picked for like certain reasons, just to kind of like talk about the subject. And then there's also like lighter subjects that people got picked for
Mhm.
also. That was just like my personal experience. And I know there was some people kind of like Scott that were driving really long distances. Like there were some people coming from like San Diego. So
Mm. Okay. 8I. Which producer or host is the funniest?
Oh,
I know one of you is going to say one person I'm thinking of.
producer or host? I have a lot of fun with Jair. Every time I do one of her videos, I feel like I'm, guttural laughing the entire time, almost to the point where I think she doesn't put me in her videos because I can't keep it together. I would say Jair.
Hmm.
oh God.
Okay.
I feel like I'm always just gonna say JC for everything. I I don't know. I don't know. I still have to go with JC, but I think like Nicole and Sarah and Blythe were also still like we also had really good banter. I like for some reason can't remember everybody, but
Mm.
those are the people I worked with the most. So I'm gonna say all of
Hmm.
them.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, when I first thought of that, I think the first thing that came to my mind was Nicole too. Have a lot of fun with Nicole. I feel like I'm always laughing when I'm doing shoots with Nicole, so definitely like my first thought. So I'll definitely have to choose her.
I,
Hmm.
for me, I had a really fun time shooting with Jace. He was a hoot. We did like a chicken nugget episode and it was so chaotic. Like our reactions were so similar. I think they actually had to chop it up. So yeah, I had a really good time with him. He was awesome. So I'll say him.
Um, See, I'm older, so again, it was a long time ago. But like Ethan and I always vibed really well together, and yeah, exactly. And gosh, Sierra, when she was there, we always were on the same, just seemed to be on the same page. Um, yeah, I would say Ethan and Sierra for the most part for me.
Hmm. I'm surprised. And then you said Joe Barada.
Oh, of course, Joe. Absolutely. We are so lucky. We get to work with so many amazing
Oh yeah.
producers. I feel like in my career at React, and I'm sure they can all agree, um, there's been so many changes, yet so many opportunities to work with people from a different perspective and background, and whether they were a reactor before, now they're a producer, or they're coming from entertainment, or they're new to LA. I feel like it's kind of one of the blessings of React is the opportunity to sort of create these moments, these memories with these people, young producers, with entertainment minds alike that are super fun. So I don't know. I feel like also being a Libra, it's really hard to pin one
Mm.
down because I have so many
Mm.
memories, but also because of all the changes, it's hard to remember specific producers. I'm sure if I really sat down and thought about it for a long time or made a list, it would just be never ending. I don't think
Mhm.
there's necessarily a producer that I've worked with so far in my almost decade at being React that I've had
Congratulations.
any issues with. We're almost there. We're getting old too.
I'm like, I thought 3 years was a long time.
Mhm. Okay, cool. I understand.
I think
I
I do have to hop soon. I'm so sorry.
hop, 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 do the bunny hop. Okay, so I'll ask you this 9Q before you go. And I'm the youngest of the bunch, but I don't feel like the youngest because I have this, facial hair.
Oh,
Look,
yeah.
if I could grow a beard, I would.
Me too.
Yes, queen.
Would it be
Oh
green
my
though?
God.
Would it be green?
It's a good question.
I feel like it
That's a
has
good
to be,
question.
right?
Yeah, I
Gotta
think so.
match.
Or like a complementary
Yeah.
color. I said that word weird, but
Like a
Complement
purple.
everything. Hell yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, sorry. I was just agreeing.
Okay. I agree to your agreeing. Agreeer. Okay, so oh my gosh. So this next question involves another picture clue. So I know your music, but do you know your kids' music? So if you do, then what's the name of this fictional Canadian group? And I'll give you 1 point for each member
Oh, I
and
actually know
th
this.
Oh,
th
yes.
three
Yes.
points for the group name.
Wait, should we all say
Can
it
we
at
all
the
say
same
it at the
time?
same time?
Dude, just give me 0 points right now, and then let
Oh,
everybody
sorry.
else say it.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. The Doodle Bops.
Doodle Bops.
Moms.
Yeah, the Doodle
Yes,
Bops.
they are the Doodle Bops, but what are their names?
Oh no!
Ye-
I
Dee Dee,
forgot
Mo,
their
and
names.
Rooney.
Whoa.
I
Okay.
did not admit it on camera, but I was
Wow.
on Doodle Bop lore the other night on TikTok. So
Oh,
No way.
I
Wow.
fell into it, but I'm glad I did. Mo
So-
is actually really hot. I'm shooting my shot. If you're out there, call me. I love him.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously not
um,
dressed up like that. He's very
I
cute.
kept getting thirst trap like fan cam things of him too. I was
That
like,
is
oh,
wild. That
Not
is
wrong.
wild.
Dog.
well, actually, speaking of Mo, I don't know if you've been seeing on social media, but he's currently in the hospital.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's been in the hospital for a while. He's trying to
Oh.
make a comeback.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, apparently, but apparently he had I think he broke his back or something
Oof.
while he was performing.
Oof.
Yeah,
well, I hope he recovers well
I
and
really hope so
soon.
too. And I wanted to interview him, so at 11:45 p.m. my time, I went on my computer. I I emailed him, but I was, starting to get into tears because, he really inspired me to become me, Johnny Rexler, the actor of Mo. Like his personality, his humor, and because I like yellow and blue. I really got a little emotional while emailing him because I'm not sure if he's ever gonna respond, but it was worth sending him an email.
Oh,
True,
absolutely.
true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always worth it. Yeah.
Okay, so just to make sure, Hannah, you said everybody? You said all the members and the Doodlebops?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I
She
did.
did.
Okay.
We're getting stomped out by Hannah
Okay,
right now. This is
13.
crazy.
This is really wild. I'm
Okay,
surprised.
so I'm gonna give you all each 3 points because I know you all know the Doodlebops pretty much, but
I
Hannah,
feel like Hannah deserves more.
Yeah.
yeah,
Killed it.
I'll deduct a point and give it to Scott just because poor Scott. Scott's at an unfair advantage.
Well, I gave
An
him
honorary point.
well, I
Good
gave him
point.
I gave him 3 anyway.
Okay, good. That's good.
Nice,
Sharing is
nice.
sharing. Yeah, poor
Mhm.
Scott.
Okay. I think after yay, the first point I got in this whole thing, I do have to leave.
Okay,
I'm so sorry.
it's okay. I'll
Thank you for
remember you.
having me.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Ashley.
Would love to do this again, and I would love to see all of you guys at some point. I
If
miss
I come,
everybody, and Hannah, it
if
was great meeting
mm,
you.
It was great meeting you. Thanks for the reunion. I like this.
if I
I
come
love
to
it.
LA, I'll meet you one day.
Yes, let us know.
Or if you come to
Oh,
Canada one day.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Let us know. We'll let you know if we're up there.
Hey, okay, great. Take
Thank you
care,
so much for
Ashley.
having me. Bye,
You're
guys. It was
welcome.
good
Bye,
bye.
talking.
Ashley.
Bye. I'll give you dream points. All right. So the next question is another interview question. And apparently, I didn't even know this until recently, but which of these tongue twisters is Canadian? Worth 1 point. A. Clam in a can. B. Sufficiently sophisticated. C. Red lorry, yellow lorry, or D. Clean clams crammed in a clean clams crammed in clean cans.
Clean clams crammed in clean cans. So
Yes.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go with that one.
Okay.
I mean, me personally, I don't know what a lorry is. So I'm just gonna pick it because of that. Maybe it's like a Canadian thing. I don't know.
Okay.
I have
I was
no
gonna,
idea.
huh. I was gonna go with that one because it's similar to like red leather, yellow leather, but then
Ah,
like Canadian. Isn't a lorry a bird? I think it is.
Tweet.
Something like that.
I thought it was like a
What it
stroller.
is.
I can imagine a British person being like, red lorry, yellow lorry.
Yes.
Hmm.
All right, I'll go with that then.
If
Do you have-
that was C, yeah, just because of the red in Canada.
Yeah.
Actually, pretty clever, actually.
Actually, a good idea.
Okay, let's take out two wrong answers. A and D are the wrong answers, which leaves B
Okay.
and C.
Okay.
B is the right answer. Sufficiently safonsified.
Ooh.
That was my first
Wow.
guess, I'm not gonna lie. I
Hmm.
actually thought about that.
What do you think it means? This isn't worth points, but what do you think it means?
Um,
I know what sufficient means.
I was gonna say.
You're happy with the font of your text?
Can you
Or
spell
like-
What is
safonsified?
safonsified? Yeah.
You don't search it up.
No, but can you spell it? Because I don't know
Yes.
how to spell it.
SUFFONSIFIED.
No idea.
That doesn't help at all.
I have no idea what
Dang,
that
I'm
is.
really confused.
maybe like, I don't know, explained brilliantly or, just to perfection, something like that.
Something's good.
Yeah, it's not a negative.
No, no, no. It's simple. Satisfied, particularly in food.
Oh, okay. So you're like, I'm stuffed, basically. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, got you. Okay. This Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
2026
Heck
Mhm.
yeah.
or 2025.
So no points for all of you, but dream points for Ashley.
Yeah.
Again, I'm just getting X's.
Don't worry. You still have 3 points from the Doodle Bops.
Oh, true. I'm not completely empty on points. That's true.
Mhm. Okay. So, what is Canada's largest? Oh, 11Q. What is Canada's largest ethnicity group? Like foreigners, people like backgrounds, like people where the people backgrounds.
Ooh.
A, like like if you're Italian, if you're English, or if your
Yeah.
family comes from. A,
Hmm.
Chinese, B, Italian, C, English, or D, Australian. 1 point.
Will you give me my options one more time, Graham?
Chinese, Italian, English, and Australian.
I'm gonna go with B, Italian, in honor of our Italian stallion, Haley Hudson.
Hmm. Okay.
Think I'll go with Australian. I think it's that one. D.
Okay. Okay.
I thought English, but I think I'm gonna switch it to Chinese for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that.
Oh, Chinese. That's a good one. That's an interesting
Yeah,
one.
I was a little stunned that French wasn't on the
Right.
list.
We all got
because-
French, right? Everybody else didn't get it because I thought it.
Right. Yeah. And so dang. I'll go with Chinese because that's what the winners say. So
Yeah, that's
That's what
actually a
Hannah-
really good
that's
point.
what Hannah
That's a really good point.
I'm
You
teasing
can't beat
it.
them, you gotta join them. That's facts. That's real. That's
Feel
real.
real bad if I'm wrong.
It's all right.
Well, from the research I found, it's actually English.
Oh, interesting.
That was the one I didn't think it was gonna be. That's dang it.
Right.
Yeah.
Because even though we have a
Word.
French province, Quebec, they aren't the most populated ethnic group. English is, the United Kingdom of
Mm.
UK and Ireland, but specifically England.
Period.
Hmm.
Just a hop across the pond and traversing through some woods, and you're in Canada.
Hmm.
Trip. For real.
All right. 12I. What's your favorite React video that you were featured in?
Ooh.
I mean, if you want to look at the tree.
Oh, I mean, I think the first one that comes to mind, I've had so many I couldn't possibly pick one, specifically being a Libra. But for you, Graham, I will. I loved the episode when we had the capuchin monkey come in and we got to have it like hop around and it was on top of my head. Forget what specific video we were doing, but I love animals. So the fact that I was able to spend the day with a monkey, I was like ecstatic. Ecstatic.
Good one.
Okay.
This one's a really easy pick for me because when an FBE was still there, they took us to Florida, and it was like a Kevin Hart and Jimmy Fallon episode, and then we had like this all
No
access
way.
VIP to Universal Orlando
Oh,
and all this
wow.
stuff. It was a huge like production thing, and I thought that was like the coolest thing. We took a flight over there and all this stuff. Like all this stuff happened. I thought that was like that's when and then we did this meet and greet in Universal. So I really felt like a celebrity for like the very first time like ever being on React. That's when I really felt like, oh dang, like this is actually like a huge thing. Like people came out to just go see like us and stuff. And I thought that was like the coolest thing in the world. I'll never forget that. That's like a really easy pick for me was that one, the Jimmy Fallon one and Kevin Hart.
Wow.
Mine's a toss-up. I did this wild EDM one. That was really fun because I felt like I was in high school again. It was just fun. That one, and then eating an excessive amount of chicken nuggets with Jace. Because we had to guess all of them. It was crazy, and we got none of them right. So it was fun.
Okay, what about you, Scott, if you can remember?
Yeah, there was like my favorite because there's like memorable. I had to eat a Carolina Reaper one time.
Oh,
Oh,
I
That was
remember.
brutal. And then like the Eminem one with George. Like that was the one where I was like, okay, George is legit. Like this is crazy.
that's
And I
lit.
was
That's
so
lit.
scared to talk to George. And one time I went and said hi to you when you were like prepping for a video, like you were getting all ready and stuff. And I was like so scared to go up and be like, but I that was my thing. I always introduced myself. I was like, hey. And but then the most memorable would be like my favorite would be when we got to meet Tenacious D
Oh, that's
Oh,
so
and
cool.
Jack
Wow.
Black.
That is
Yeah,
so cool.
that one was the coolest because he is that guy all the time. Like
oh my God.
That's not a
it's
character.
insane. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's not a
That's
character.
him.
Like
Facts.
School of Rock, Jack Black, all of that, that is him all the time. And so that would be my favorite.
They kind of embody some of the silly conversations we've all had or the thoughts.
That's the first thing.
No, 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 no.
Are you flowing? Listen, honey. Thinking about a couple things to say to you. Showing, growing. Oh man, I'd like to place my hand upon your fucking sexy ass.
So, who's been your favorite reactor to do a video with? / pretend you are a viewer and ask yourself, who's your favorite reactor to watch? And you could say yourself if you want to.
I'm gonna say my favorite reactor is Haley. I'm biased because I live with her, but
Aw.
I think honestly, because of the fact that we're both on React, has been such a pillar in our relationship. If there's a reactor I were to watch that I really enjoy, I feel like just for Laura's sake, Jackson is really, really funny.
That's crazy. I was gonna say that.
And he's been on
That's
for so long.
crazy.
I've literally watched him go from a
Yeah.
small bean sprout to now like a full on
Yeah.
adult. And he's always just been, great energy. So I would say from viewers' perspective, Jackson. From my perspective, Haley and I.
Okay.
Yeah, Jackson's a fun guy. I'm not even gonna change my answer. I'm gonna keep it Jackson too, because Jackson's every time I'm shooting with Jackson, it's always a really good time. We got the same kind of like vibe going, so it's always like the humor is not missed. Like I'll say something and I know like the joke will land with him. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I know like he won't be like what you'll know what I'm talking about. That's why I like him. And same thing too. Like watching him like grow up too. Like same thing. Like it's a
Yeah.
cool little bond to have like with someone when you watch them kind of grow up the same way you did and stuff too. Like pretty cool.
Okay. Yep.
I'm gonna say Jack Jerry because I used to watch a lot of TikTok back in 2020, and then I obviously like really doubled down when I was in the casting process of like loading up on watching React videos. And then it was cool because he was the first one that he was my first video ever. And him and I still keep in touch. And I have a talk show. I'm going to interview him. Like we still keep in touch. So Jack, for sure. He's awesome. I love him. He's the nicest person too. So
Mhm.
sweet.
He's really sweet.
And what about you,
Gosh,
Scott?
all of my references are ancient. So like it's terrible. I always liked it when there was someone else that could carry the episode and I could just
I
like
know what you mean.
jump in. And so like Sharon back in the day
Yeah.
was always that person that she brought the heat. She was hilarious. She was just like she was always on it, and I was always just in awe of working when I was working with her. Um, and then Reactors to if I had to like to watch, it was gosh, I honestly don't know. The whole channel at the time, like the whole channel was like I said, I was always in awe when someone would walk through the door to like come in for their call time.
Mhm.
And so it was just one of those things where I just like getting to know everybody that was there and saying what's up and then coming home and telling my family like guess who I got to meet today. And my kids were always like, "No way, you got to talk to this person." And so that was the thrill for me. So, yeah.
Yeah. Jackson, do you remember when Jackson like swear as a 15-year-old in one of the videos?
Yeah,
I'm
Jack
not.
has always been cool.
Mhm.
And he's
Yeah.
doing really good voice impressions now too. He's killing it with that. He's doing great with that.
So unfortunately, Darius had to go, so I'm back with George, Scott, and Hannah. Dream points for you, Darius. Thanks so much for coming, bruh. All right. So my final 10 questions are going to start like this. 14Q. I hope you've been paying attention again to my emails or DMs, but when I first sent your DM email, I mentioned that I'm from Toronto, Canada,
Mhm.
but where specifically did I say I'm from Toronto, which is worth 5 points? A. Spring Hill, B. Richmond Hill, C. Coach Hill, or D. Hillbilly Hill.
Ugh. Well, I want to go with D just because of that performance, Graham.
Thanks.
I'm
Haha.
gonna go with I think you said B, Richmond. Richmond Hill?
Okay.
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 I was genuinely gonna say that. I'm not just piggybacking off of George again, but I really was gonna say that one. So
I agree.
okay.
Oh, sorry guys. I hope I'm right.
You
No,
you
it's
get
okay.
you get
Sounded
five.
familiar.
All of you get free 5 points.
Yes. Okay.
So Scott has 8. George, you have 12. Hannah does also have 12, but now I'm gonna make it 17 points for Hannah.
Nice.
Dang.
All right. This is gonna be a fun. Okay. Let me get this started, then I'll give you the question. What theme song? No, no. What theme song? What theme song comes from a show where someone does rug stretches, talks to a doll, and does a 10-second tidy up?
Oh,
A. Mr. Maker. B. The Big Comfy Couch. C. Doc McStuffins. Or D. Mighty Machines. 2 points. And 2 bonus points for the character I'm referring to.
Uh, I think it's B, the big comfy couch.
Okay.
hmm Yeah, B, Big Comfy Couch, and then Lunette and Molly are the characters.
Okay. Do you know any of this, Scott? Or
I know Doc McStuffins, and because my daughter just graduated from high school. She used to watch McStuffins back in the day. So, but yeah, I'm gonna choose something that's not what they said, even though I'll choose A. I know it's wrong,
Hmm.
especially after Hannah knocked out the characters like
Course.
a champ.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I have, dude. Doc McStuffins is the only one that I'm even remotely familiar with.
Hmm. Before I say the answer, which you already know, do you know who Mr. Maker is?
No, I there used to be a show called Mr. Meaty that
No,
was
it's
these
not
weird
the
puppets.
it's not the same thing. I mean, in some of his spin-offs, he does have puppet-like things, but
Okay,
Mr. Maker is a British creator who makes things
okay,
for kids, and he teaches them how to make things.
that's cool.
And he has a pet bird named Talkie who comes out of a clock.
Oh,
And in the latest spin-offs, he has a hand puppet guy called what's his name? Oh, I forgot. Uh, Scraps. That's his name. Scraps.
Cool. Nice.
The answer is the big comfy couch, people.
yes.
I grew up on that show. Also, I used to live on my couch and stuff. Exactly, the clock thing. That's what made me learn how to do the splits. Like I loved it. Yeah.
Oh,
Love,
okay,
love
cool.
Lynette and Molly. Oh my gosh, yeah.
16I. What do you personally like to react to the most?
Oh, I really personally enjoy any of like the Met Gala recap episodes that we do. I don't know if you guys can hear. This is just a little side plot thing. Haley's dog, when he's hungry and wants food, taps on the bowl until you feed him. So that's what he's doing right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Anyways,
Okay.
I would say anything that has to do with fashion and pop culture, it's like my niche. And it's super fun to talk about and recap for me. So I'd say that.
Hmm, okay.
I like music. I grew up listening to like 70s and 80s, and I love 90s and early 2000s. I mean, just all of it. So I think music is the one that I stand the most chance at. So I'm going to say music.
Yeah, the music episodes were some of my favorites. Um, are you gonna do least favorites later? Because I can tell you that one right now.
I mean, I didn't write it down, but if you,
No,
it's not.
my least for me were always the gaming episodes. Like anytime they ask us to play video games, because
I
dude,
never got to play video games.
it
I
was
wanted to.
brutal.
Jeez.
I would be
Is
good if it was like Mario Kart, but if it's like
mm,
Super Smash,
Same.
mm.
No.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I'm single. I don't have anyone to Super Smash yet.
same, Graham. Me too. Me too. Let me
Same.
know if you find somebody for me, okay?
I will. Do you have any least favorites things you like to react to, George or Hannah, or did you say
Um,
say them already?
Uh,
favorite things. Maybe a subject I just really don't know enough about, that I just
yeah.
know, just a sprinkling of knowledge about. I can't think of one off the top of my head. Maybe sometimes we'll get a little bit a geography class with it. So I'd say
Mm-hmm.
anything that has to do with like maybe history or geography. No thanks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
React
Understandable.
producers, if you're watching, just keep that in mind.
They're going to be like, noted, we'll put them on that. No,
Uh,
that's funny.
Do you have any least favorites, Hannah, or no?
I remember like one of the first things when I was first coming in, I caught wind that they had a bunch of snakes there, like
Oh,
reacting to like the snakes and stuff.
do you
And
want to talk about snakes?
oh, don't even. Oh my
We got the
God.
reveal behind me.
What kind? What kind?
Haley has a hog nose and a ball python and
Okay.
4 frogs and a gecko
Oh my
behind
God.
Michael.
That is hilarious. I like geckos. Yeah, no. And anything that has to do with like snakes and things like that, no, reacting to certain animals. Not like a monkey though, if I would have been in a situation like that. I love monkeys, things like that, it
Mm.
depends. But that and then sometimes like food challenge. But then my producer brain kicks in and I'm like, that's the best stuff to get on camera is
Mm-hmm.
having people react to those things. So it's like double entendre. If
Mm-hmm.
I were a producer, I'd be making people do it. As a reactor, though, definitely tougher to be in that position. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Mhm.
Next up is another I question. And the next one is also going to be another I question. But here's 17I. What was your favorite childhood teen show growing up?
Oh. Um, I would say anything that was on Disney Channel.
Yeah.
That's So Raven, Lizzie McGuire, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. I wanted to be a Disney kid so badly growing up. Also Nickelodeon equally. Zoe 101, iCarly. I'm such a Libra, Graham. I can't pick one. It's hard for me to pin down one. I've been inspired by so many, but as a child, I definitely consumed, all of the mainstream
Mm,
child media that I could. Hannah Montana, we could be here all night long.
hmm Well, yeah.
Your size fine. No, I agree. I was such a huge Disney Nickelodeon kid. The one that I probably watched the most, I would have to say, would be Drake and Josh. And I remember like my dad and I sitting down, like really watching it too. And honestly, I enjoyed it so much because he enjoyed it because of the way that the writing was. So I mean, I also loved all of those shows that George was just saying. But I'll say Drake and Josh. I think that, and I honestly sometimes I'll still even just put on Drake and Josh on Netflix in the background, just like have it as like noise for my cat.
My favorite time, I'll be on TikTok and I'll be like scrolling, and then all of a sudden it'll be like, here, stop and
Yeah.
enjoy this full episode of That's So Raven. And then it like has you turn your phone. I'll be like in the shower, pushed up against my wall, like, oh yes, I remember this.
Love it. Oh my gosh. I used to play the games a lot too, like the
Oh
Disney
yeah.
games.
Mm.
Loved it.
Nice. Mine would be Saved by the Bell,
Mm.
Yes.
and
That's
then
fair.
and then like anything on TGIF. So like when we would watch Friday night television, so like the Full House and all that stuff. So those were mine back in when I was a kid.
I've heard of a lot of those shows you guys mentioned. What? That wasn't dry. I wasn't
Oh,
dry.
okay. I was like, oh man.
If you want dry humor, I can go more dry if you want. But anyway, next interview question. Have you starred in any movies or TV shows with any of the past or present React team members? If yes,
Uh,
which ones?
have I? Oh, actually, yes. I did a music video before Jack Jerry was on React. I did a music video with him and we played boy band members. And then maybe 6 months later, I ran into him at the studio and I think it was like maybe his first or second week. So, Jack.
Oh, nice.
I have an interview coming up where I'm interviewing Jack. So stay tuned for that. I have my own talk show, The Hannah Fletcher Show, and we're very excited. I had 13 episodes that I'd filmed, and I wasn't able to get them in that round of filming, but we are going to go to more of like a daily filming, hopefully by next year. So Jack will be in that.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go.
Hmm,
Sneak peek.
cool. Hmm.
Nope.
Aw,
I got nothing for you on that one. Sorry, Graham.
it's okay. Next up is a question that's worth 5 points. 5 points. So 19Q. Not a lot of TV shows are made just by one country. Multiple countries help make a TV show happen, just like in movies. So which of these shows is a co-production with Canada? A. Tinga Tinga Tales. B. Black Earth Rising. C. Oban Star Racers. D. Harry and his Bucket Full of Dinosaurs. 5 points.
God's face.
Um, Darn it. I thought you were gonna be like one of them would be like Riverdale or something like that.
I had
Uh,
to I had to find non-English language ones to challenge y'all.
Yeah, you did. You're definitely challenger. You know what, Graham? You should apply to be a producer at React because you.
Uh,
You can specialize in Canadian trivia. They'll let him go.
Oh yeah.
Thanks. I
Um,
appreciate it.
could you list them for me one more time? I'm so sorry.
Tinga Tinga Tales, Black Earth Rising, Oban Star Racers, Harry and his Bucket Full of Dinosaurs.
Uh,
Ugh,
Bucket full of dinosaurs?
Bucket Full of Dinosaurs.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going with bucket full of dinosaurs for sure. D.
Okay.
I'm going Tinga Tinga Tails.
Okay.
I was gonna say Tinga Tinga Tales. It sounds like some another country's influence.
Yes. Okay. A Tinga Tinga A Tinga Tinga Tales, Kenya and the UK. B Black Earth Rising, UK and Australia. C Oban Star Races, Japan and France.
Oh,
D Here in this bucket full of dinosaurs, Canada and the UK.
period. Yes.
Congratulations.
Bruh, it's the dinosaurs, I'm telling you. My gut
Mhm.
said dino.
A
Does
bucket
Har
full.
does Here in this bucket full of dinosaurs ring a bell to you or
Oh, I've never heard of it, but I want to.
uh okay. I think it aired in the USA. It must have. Let me
Okay.
check.
I remember Dino Dan.
Oh yeah.
My
Yeah.
kids used to watch Dino Dan.
Um, it did air in Cartoon Network in the USA, well, for season one.
Okay.
Oh,
I think that's pretty much it. I don't think season two aired in the USA.
Okay.
well,
But
maybe they just did it for a season. Huh.
but yeah, Dino Dan. I actually interviewed the guy who created Dino Dan.
Oh, no way.
Nice.
Yes. Part of my part of my video I sent you. I might also
So,
release the full version of the
okay,
interview. Stay,
you
Mike.
should.
Okay.
Why not? Why
Yeah,
not?
Yeah,
I
do it.
agree. So I have four more questions left, and then we can talk.
Cool.
So 20Q. What unique Canadian game show from 1978 to 1981? You might know this, Scott, because it's your generation. Got a Polish adaptation. Got a Polish adaptation. A. The Mad Dash. B. Jackpot. C. I bet. Or D. Definition with 3 points.
Um, I'm gonna go with I bet, mainly because you pointed towards your eye.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna do because of that. So I'll piggyback off Georgie. Yeah.
See, I was one in 1978. So, uh, Jackpot. It's also a 311 song. So I'll say Jackpot.
The Mad Dash.
Oh,
Dang it.
Yeah, the Polish version aired in 2000, I
Okay.
believe.
should have known it. I'm a little bit Polish. Crap.
Damn. Yeah, it aired from 1998 to 2000. And its name was Duety Do Mitty. Duos to the finish line. That's the
Oh,
translation.
love that. That's me and
Okay.
my future husband.
hmm So I unfortunately have one last question that's worth points.
Okay.
And then the last two will be normal interview questions. So I know in many regions of the world, this frozen dessert has many different flavors and many different companies make them in unique ways. In the USA, you probably call these freeze pops. In Mexico and Colombia, they call them boily. Ice blocks in Australia, mate. Which makes sense, but my house would probably melt if I had ice blocks. But what do you call this in Canada? 10 points. A. Zoopity doopity. B. Frozen tongue. C. Freezy. Or D. You don't mind if I give a little taste, don't you? Worth 10 points. I'm not gonna eat this because it's unfortunately melted. I try to keep it cool.
Hey. I'm gonna go with C Freezy.
Okay.
Yeah. See, Freezy.
Okay.
I was hoping Otter Pops would be on the list.
Ew.
But I'll go different again. I'll say Frozen Tongue.
Uh, sorry, Scott. Hannah and George got the points.
Yeah, let's go.
Yay, George.
Oh,
All right. So, I'm thinking about if I should do like a final question. Oh, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna do a final question after I do the last two interview questions. Okay, so 22 I. Who did you think I was inviting to this interview slash Q&A based on the information I gave you? And or based on what other insights what based on what your instincts were telling you?
Graham,
What?
based off of your email and your amazing persistence, I wouldn't be surprised if you sent it to absolutely everybody. I didn't necessarily think everybody was going to show up, but I'm so happy with who did, and I would suggest you just keep sending those emails.
I respect that. I respect that.
Yeah, I figured you would definitely I either kind of like what George just said, or if you specifically have like favorite people that you really gravitate towards, your favorites for sure. Also, I will say though, I think it's really cool everybody who did show up. You got a really good mixed assortment of people too.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No,
Everyone except for Scott is in their 20s.
you know what? That's a good thing because
Yeah.
somebody's gonna watch this interview that watched Scott and then they're gonna feel seen and heard.
Yeah.
They're not gonna know what the heck Lunette and Molly is or why the girl hitting on a doodle
Yeah.
bob, you know? So yeah.
Uh-huh. Who did you think I was gonna be inviting, Scott, or do you already have an
I
answer?
knew it was going to be Darius when you said that his brother had been on the channel. And I remember Darius's brother being on Kids React. So like you'd given that clue. And so that was the only one that was for certain. And
Hmm.
I mean, there's so many
Over 1,000.
reactors. Yeah, and so many, it's a cool crew. Like
Mhm.
I've already been in my head, I'm like, I wanted to email all of you guys and just like tell you thank you and like give you like just I just want to encourage all of you guys because you guys are awesome. Like it's been really cool. Like just letting me observe and hang out and all of that. So I had no idea who was going to show up, but like George and Hannah said, I'm stoked of the people that did. It's been really cool.
Mm. Well, actually, it's like 80 degrees here. It's not cool.
Is it?
You're gonna
Well,
get freezy.
Tino?
yeah, it melted. So, do you know how to? I don't know how
I
to
should be on the
calculate.
drums.
Yeah, I don't know how to calculate. I don't know how to switch between Celsius and Fahrenheit. But do you know how to convert between Celsius and Fahrenheit?
When I
So,
go in my weather app, I can hit a button.
Okay, so it's 22 right here, Celsius.
Oh,
okay.
You're gonna search it up, aren't you?
I'm gonna use my built-in news station. Just gotta scroll to the right channel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so while you're searching for the answer, I'm gonna give you the final I question, and then I'm gonna think on the spot of a final question to end this with a bang.
Awesome.
Okay. What was your favorite part about what was your favorite part about being in this video I made? Or interview?
My favorite part about being in this interview was getting to meet you and banter back and forth, and
Mm.
also have a reunion with some people I haven't seen in a very long time, but meant so much when we had those moments together. Um, and I think you did an amazing job of bringing some great people together from, like Hannah said, all different ages and walks of life. And yeah, I would say I don't have a favorite part because I'm a Libra. I love it all, Graham. But my favorite part was hanging out and chatting with you.
I agree.
definitely. I think everybody's so neat that was able to be a part of this. Also there's like a certain energy that reactors just have. I don't know how to describe it. It's
Hmm.
like I don't know. There's like this like wholesome, pure, like just goodness to the people that they choose at React. So it's really cool to like be around that again. And then also I, as an interviewer myself, I really appreciate the way that you laid this out. And I think that mixing up questions and some trivia, and it seems like everybody kind of omitted to like really get a heads up ahead of time. They kind of just like dove in head first. It makes it even better
Ah.
when everybody kind of does that. So yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I haven't filmed with React in 5 years. Like I
Mm.
during COVID was when I stepped away. and I said, because of the travel and everything.
Mhm.
And this has been really cool for me to kind of get back because once you're a part of something like React, you do miss it.
Yeah.
And you miss seeing the people and people that I became friends with that wouldn't necessarily be in my circle here. I'm in freaking Fresno,
Mm.
and
Fresno,
like yeah, yes, that's the slogan they want. Like it's just cool being a part because everybody is just it's like saying like there's this energy and there's this positivity, there's this vibe with
Mhm.
everybody.
Yeah.
Um, that just I don't know. It's a unique group of people, and
Yeah.
it's just been really cool. So my favorite part was getting to meet you like face to face now, and then getting to see everybody and be a part of something again. Because as you get older, and even as a teacher, like you don't feel heard very much
Mhm.
anymore. And like
Yeah.
React was one of those places that would give you that voice a little bit so you could actually say stuff.
Mhm.
And that's been the coolest part about all of this.
Mhm. Thanks, guys and girl. I appreciate it. Well, who knows if this video does well, which I think it will. Who knows if the producer might ask you to do a React video to what I'm doing, Reactors react to Graham Jokel asking them about Canada.
Oh, absolutely. 1000%. And if I do say so myself, Graham, you are for sure a part of the React family.
Absolutely.
That's so sweet. Even though I'm in Canada, I wanna. mm,
We're
it's
all over the world. We're all over the world. You're representing Canada for us. Okay.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I know you've had Canadians on the show. And what actually I searched up that there was like a kid from Canada who was like on during the OG days. I'm not sure if you remember him or not, Scott. I think I can try to find him if you want, like on the fandom.
Yeah. All right. I don't know.
Hmm. Okay.
As far as the kids were concerned, like I remember Sydney and Lucas,
Mm.
like those were always like, you know, but man, I don't know.
Well, while I'm trying to find the kid I'm referring to,
Okay.
this question is going to be worth 50 points because
Whoa.
because I know Scott, you're down by like at least 20 and I want to give you the
At
opportunity.
least. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm thinking about a couple options. I'm either thinking about who does the best Canadian accent or what's another thing I could get these reactors to do other than try to do a Canadian accent. You know what? I might just do that. I'm gonna judge the Canadian accent, if that's okay with you.
Canadian accent. That's fine by me. Just trying to find it right now somewhere in
Okay,
my.
I'll give you time to quote unquote find.
Yeah.
And I'll let you know when to go. But let me know
Okay.
when you find
I
that
think
in the
I
voice.
could probably give it my best shot. I'll just throw it at the wall. I feel like there's kind of a bit of a sway like this, I might be sounding a little bit Minnesotan, but also it's so close to Canada, eh?
He's right there, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Something like that. And Graham, forgive me if I'm butchering it.
Hmm. I don't butch meat.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Neither do I.
Oh, I can't. I didn't even know there was much of an accent. There's certain words that there's like
Yeah.
you're going to learn on the way that you guys
Oh,
say. Like you guys will say like beg instead of bag.
well,
Like
maybe
that.
if you listen to my voice, you might, or maybe you've been
I
known.
a little bit, but I not enough to like does that make sense? Like not enough to mimic. I don't
Well,
catch.
if you don't have to use a sentence, you can just like try to say a funny word or a sentence.
I
Okay.
see. I'm gonna go Minnesotan on it. I'm gonna
Okay.
forfeit and I'm gonna give
Okay.
it to Scott
Okay.
because I have faith in Scott. I want Scott
Okay.
to have
Oh, Yeah,
Have you found
like
your inner voice yet, or no?
I'll try. I'll give it a shot. I was hoping, that this might be about some like Canadian like music, or musicians like Simple Plan or
Correct,
Brian
brother.
Adams or
Yeah.
Celine Dion,
From Justin
so-
Bieber, eh?
and then Justin Bieber, so he's got a new album out. It's called Swag, right? But then now it totally starts morphing into something else. So yeah, you got to throw in the A's and the boots. A boot.
Okay. Okay, are you ready, George and Hannah?
Yeah. I mean, I'll give it another go. I was kind of just giving it to you last time, just like this. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Okay.
I can't do Canadian. I can do Irish, but I cannot do Canadian. So that's good. I think Scott really killed it. I'm rooting.
Yeah, I'm going to give the 50 points to Scott because he really deserves. You are the official winner of my trivia Q&A.
Oh my God. That is the worst. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're
I'll take it.
welcome. So, final results. First place, Scott with 58. Second place, Hannah with 31 points. Third, George with 29 points. And dream points to Ashley and Darius.
Dream points.
Wow, that was a lot of fun, guys.
It was
it was fun, but that was like Hannah was like dominating, and then she
Yeah.
tore her Achilles.
And then you
in like the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Dialects were not my thing in college, man. That's what got me. If we would have started there, like, nah,
Okay, is there anything you want to ask me?
How many React episodes would you estimate that you've seen over the course of time?
Well, actually, I've been a fan of the React media for not a long time, like for under a year, so maybe like 100 and something.
Nice.
Hey, so you dove in though, you committed. So that's good. That's awesome.
And I kind of have to be biased, but I do like it when they mention stuff about or of Canada.
Of course, naturally.
Yes.
You'd be sad to hear otherwise.
Yeah. Jinx.
Do you have a favorite episode, or what's an episode that comes to your mind that you're just like, oh, I love it?
Whenever they put water in their mouths and they try not to laugh. There was a video where they did. I'm not sure if any of you were part of it. Well, Scott, probably not you, but there was a video where they put water in the mouths and try not to laugh, where the producer was showing them TikToks.
Yes, I think I remember that one, or doing one similar, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I love that.
Oh yeah. Any more cues for the host, eh?
If
I'll go for it. Yeah, sorry, Anna.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Scott.
No, I didn't have a question. I'm good. You're good. You're good.
If you could be in your own React video, is there something that you've seen that you would like to be in, or do you have an idea for your own React video that you would like to star in?
Canadian stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty much just all Canadian stuff, not some and some it's an all Canadian episode, probably with all Canadian reactors plus one special guest reactor who's not Canadian.
That'd be fun. He said home field advantage. That's what he said. He said,
yeah, I'm hitting the ballpark.
That too.
Well, thank you to Ashley and Darius for watching the final part, and thank you GTM, Scott Leros, 47 Filenzo CA, and Hannah Fletcher, and me, Graham Giancola, for being part of this historic interview and Q&A.
Thank you, Graham. I had so much fun.
Graham.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. I'll talk to you more later, guys. Take care and get some good rest.
Thank you, you too.